Why good projects still underperform. Many crypto investors experience this. They buy a project they believe in. The product works. The team keeps building, yet the price goes nowhere. Sometimes it even declines, not because the project failed, but because supply was quietly increasing. This is one of the most misunderstood forces in crypto valuation. Time. What supply really means. Every crypto asset has supply dynamics. Some are fixed. Some are expanding. Some are expanding faster than demand. Price is not only affected by how many people want the asset, it is also affected by how many new units enter the market over time. Ignoring supply breaks valuation. Fixed supply versus expanding supply. Bitcoin is the cleanest example. Its maximum supply is capped. The issuance rate slows over time, and the schedule is known in advance. This means investors can model dilution. Now contrast that with many newer tokens. They may have a low circulating supply today, but a much larger total supply. That difference matters more than most realize. A real example. Using Ethereum. Ethereum does not have a hard cap like Bitcoin, but it has relatively predictable issuance and mechanisms that offset supply growth. That makes dilution manageable. Now compare this to projects with aggressive unlock schedules. Even strong demand can be overwhelmed by continuous new supply. This is not a failure of the product. It is math. Metric 1. Circulating supply versus total supply. The first metric to check is circulating supply versus total supply. If only a small percentage of tokens are circulating today, future dilution is likely. This does not mean the project is bad. It means returns may be delayed or suppressed. Many investors mistake this for lack of adoption. Metric 2. Token unlock schedules. The second metric is the unlock schedule. Tokens released to team members, early investors, or foundations eventually enter the market. When unlocks occur, selling pressure increases, even without panic, even without bad news. Supply alone can cap upside. A clear example. Using real coins, many investors experience this with XRP. Despite strong narratives and periods of high interest, price struggled for long stretches. One reason was supply dynamics. Large amounts of tokens were already in circulation, with additional releases over time. The market was absorbing supply before price could move meaningfully. Why dilution feels invisible. Dilution is slow. It does not feel dramatic. There is no crash, no headline. Price simply fails to rise. This creates frustration. Investors blame sentiment, manipulation, or lack of marketing. Often the real reason is supply pressure. Metric 3. Inflation rate of the token. Ask this clearly. How fast is the supply increasing relative to demand growth? If supply grows faster than usage, price struggles. This applies even to good projects. Dilution is not emotional. It is mechanical. Why time hurts. Impatient capital. Time favors assets with constrained supply or controlled issuance. Time works against assets with constant unlocks and aggressive emissions. This is why some projects perform well early and stagnate later. The supply catches up to the narrative. The supply filter. Here is the filter. Before buying any asset, ask, how much supply exists today? How much will exist in the future? And who receives new tokens? If the answer involves years of unlocks and continuous dilution, expect slower returns. What this changes for capital allocation. Strong fundamentals do not guarantee strong returns in the short to medium term. Supply-aware investing aligns expectations with reality. It does not eliminate opportunity. It prevents disappointment. What comes next? In the next video, we'll combine everything so far into a single valuation framework. Utility, market cap, supply, and how they work together to separate durable assets from temporary narratives. If you want to learn how to value crypto assets without hype and without shortcuts, subscribe to Crypto Vista. This playlist is about clarity. Crypto Vista. Clarity over chaos.